I'm Cassandra and welcome to Bookworm Delectables. Today, we'll be making a recipe from Battlestar Galatica by Glenn A. Larson. I don't know if you've seen one of these books before. This book is quite old. Dated 1978, but this book is very old-fashioned marketing. And in this book, Starbuck, who is right here, happens to love Aquarian Ambrosia cake. So that's what we're going to make today, because that's one of Starbuck's favorite cakes. So if you like this recipe, please subscribe. I'd love to have, we always welcome more subscribers. You can subscribe below. Other than that, let's get started. Let's get on with the show. For this recipe, you will need 2 3/4 cups sifted cake flour, 2 1/2 teaspoons baking powder, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 1/2 sticks unsalted butter softened, 1 1/2 cups granulated sugar, 4 large whole eggs at room temperature, 1 tablespoon finely grated orange zest, 1 1/2 teaspoons vanilla extract, and 1 cup milk. Okay, in this bowl right here, I already sifted the cake flour. I'm also going to sift the baking powder, and the salt with it. Just do this, and then I'm going to set this aside, and we're going to take care of the wet ingredients. Okay, so I set up my mixer here. I have the pedal attachment on, and I'm going to whip up the butter and the sugar in here. So let's just put the butter in here. Block it and whip it up. Or actually, should I say until it's pale and fluffy. That's going to be about 3 to 5 minutes. And then we're going to add our eggs one at a time. That looks pretty pale and fluffy. I think it's about time we add our eggs. So the eggs have been added and it's mixing to combine. Next we have to add the zest and the vanilla. Okay, so here's the vanilla. Get all that in there. It's time to add the flour mixture and the milk. So let's add the flour and the milk. Put this on slow. Flour in. Milk. Get that in and scrape the bowl. So here is the finished cake batter. Next, all that's left to do is divide it between 2 cake pans, which I'll prepare by buttering them and flouring them and putting parchment down on the bottom. Here are the cakes all ready to go into the oven. I work to get the air out of them and to flatten them a little bit. I'm going to put them in the oven at 350 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes or until a cake pick is stuck into them and they come out clean. While the cake is baking, we'll make the filling. For the filling, you will need 2 large whole eggs, 3/4 of a cup granulated sugar, 1/4 cup cornstarch, 3/4 of a cup water, 1/2 cup fresh orange juice, 1/4 cup fresh lemon juice, 2 teaspoons finely grated fresh orange zest, 3 tablespoons unsalted butter. First we have to whisk these eggs, so I'm just going to break these eggs into the bowl here. There's 1. There's 2. And whisk them up. Okay, so that's all whisked up. Now I have to combine the other ingredients, some of the other ingredients into a saucepan, and we have to head to the stove. So we're going to combine the sugar and the cornstarch. Mix them up with a pinch of salt and the water and put this over a medium heat. So let's head to the stove. So here it is on the stove. Now I'm going to add the water. And the juices. So here's the orange juice. And the lemon juice. Oops, sorry about the noise. Now I need this to come to a simmer. I put this mixture on medium heat, and you want to whisk it so that the sugar doesn't burn. Really, you want the sugar to dissolve, but you still don't want the mixture to burn, so you continue to whisk it. And you continue to whisk it while it works to reduce. Okay, once this has simmered for 2 minutes, we're going to turn the heat off, and we're going to take this off the heat. The next thing will be to combine it with the eggs. Okay, so once the mixture is all added in, here on this pan I have 2 2/3 cup flaked coconut, which I'm going to put in the oven with the cake, or I should say the cake has come out, so I'm going to put it in the hot oven for 12 to 15 minutes until it's nice and toasted. This is about a 7-ounce package, or 2 2/3 cup. I'm doing the same thing that I did in the brownie recipe. The brownie recipe, which you'll find up here with the toasted coconut on the top, with the toasted coconut frosting. Ooh, that was yummy. Time to put the coconut in the oven. We are making a 7-minute frosting. Now you already know that the coconut goes with this. We also need 2 large egg whites, 1 cup granulated sugar, 1/4 cup water, 2 teaspoons light corn syrup, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon fresh lemon juice. First, we're going to start out by putting the egg whites, sugar, water, and corn syrup. In this middle bowl here, and beat it. Just beat it. Beat it, beat it, beat it. Okay, I set myself up with a double boiler, and I want to continue to whip this mixture, which I combined it before, but I want to continue to mix it now until soft peaks form. Once it's mixed to consistency, you have to add your vanilla and your lemon juice. Here are the cakes ready for assembly. They've already been leveled. I'm not using the serving tray. I'm just going to put the cake on here. Put this down here for the moment. Here I have the filling. Start putting the filling on. Starbucks birthday. Imagine the people he'd have at his birthday. He'd have Apollo. Apollo being his best friend. Oh, and he'd have girls. He'd probably have lots of girls. On the other hand, he might be playing poker. I think that's his game. He'd probably have their version of champagne. Less you came to Earth than you were having champagne. Because they do come to Earth at some moment in time. So here's the cake so far. Other cake on top. And get the frosting on. Okay, so now it's time to put the frosting on. Left is to put on the toasted coating. Let it rain. It's raining coconut or Starbuck. Here is the Aquarian Ambrosia cake that I made for Starbuck, which you'll find in the book Battlestar Galactica by Glenn A. Larson. You'll find the information for the recipe in the description box below. If dining on this delectable delight suited your fancy, perhaps you'd enjoy reading Battlestar Galactica by Glenn A. Larson. If you make this recipe, please let me know using the hashtag Bookworm Delectables and the hashtag Battlestar Galactica. I'd really love to hear if you made this recipe. And I'd love to hear any ideas you have of any books or recipes or things you'd like me to make. Please put them in the comments below. Or you can reach me on Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, or Instagram. I'd love to hear from you. And please let me know if you'd like to hear of more recipes like this. Oh God, now it's time to cut the cake. You'll find pictures of the cake on Instagram and Twitter. I really love to hear about your ideas. Here it is. Time for the taste test. Nice and orange. I love the filling. Oh, it's like heaven. It's worth eating. Dessert before dinner. Thanks for watching. Bye.